channel. If you are new here, hello, welcome. My name is Sarah. I'm a yoga instructor, a cat mom, and a college student. And today I'm going to be showing you guys my February 2021 plan with me. I hope you're excited. It is a beautiful, beautiful spread. So when you're ready, maybe grab your own bullet journal, journaling supplies, and a glass of tea, and we will go ahead and get right into it. Hello, everyone. So before getting into our regular scheduled voiceover, I do want to apologize. There were some camera malfunctions during this recording. You will see one here shortly. My camera just decided to stop working and I didn't notice it. So you will see here that the cats and the hearts were kind of colored in off camera, and that is why. So I do apologize for that. But getting into the regular planned voiceover, so I decided to go, I originally thought I was going to go with this cat theme with these hearts, but then I remembered that January was a cat theme, and I kind of felt like since I was using the same font, it kind of seemed a little silly to do the same kind of theme on the next page. So I did do one other cat spread, but other than that, those are the only set of cats in the whole plan with me. And then on our other cover page, I did go with the quote, "True love never dies." If you don't know, I actually have this tattooed on my rib cage from my grandparents. So when I saw that hand, I knew I wanted to draw that with that quote, because I feel like it's so true, whether it's true love for yourself or true love for another person. And then moving into my next spread, which is my calendar along with the meals. I did decide to stick with this kind of smaller month spread. I want to see how it goes. I know that now that the semester is back in session, I probably will need a bigger one, but I just wanted to see how it would go with doing a smaller one this month, and if I needed a bigger one to just schedule that in, plan that in for March. But I stuck with this one this month, and we'll see how it goes. Come back next month to see if I decide to stick with a small one or go with a 2 spread plan. But then my meals are, I really like doing this where I do 5 meals for the week and then write down a grocery list. I find that doing this not only allows me kind of the freedom to think of 5 fun meals, but it also gives me some, something to go back to all month, that I don't have to constantly be thinking of new meals, but allows me to kind of have that freedom at the beginning of the month, but then have that structure throughout the rest of the month. And then you do see that I'm drawing these kind of hearts dangling. I didn't at first do a black outline, but then when I was going back over and looking everything before the final flip through, I did determine that I did want to go ahead and put a black outline over them, just because I felt like they looked very rough and not very colored in properly. I'm not very good at coloring between the lines. But you will see here is our last and final kitty that I did before moving in solely just into these dangling kind of upside down heart balloons, if you will. And then of course, for my markers, my pen, as always, or if you're new here, it is the Sharpie fine tip pen. I live by this pen. It is my favorite pen ever. And then for my markers, I actually kind of went outside the box this month. I tried something new. So 2 out of 3 of my markers are my Crayola super tip pens. These are pens I've used for many, many years, and I live by them. But I did find this Tombow brush, and I gave it a try. I'll leave a link in the bio down to the exact brush that I'm using if you want the exact brush, the exact pen. This is the dark colored pink pen that I am using. I really enjoyed using it, but I'm not sure if I will use it again, so we shall see. But of course, what you see me doing here is just my income and sleep log. Now that we are back into the semester, I did want to start tracking my sleep again, just to make sure I'm getting a good 7 to 8 hours throughout the week. And then my income and my expense log is something that I do every month I have a lot of things that I have to put money away for. I have a lot of things that have to be paid. So I like to really keep track of my expenses. That way I'm not spending too much on groceries or what have you. And then moving into the final spread for the weekly flip through, I did add another quote page, and this says love yourself first. With it being Valentine's month, I feel like it can be really easy to kind of get lost in the idea of love and having a significant other. But in reality, the most important love is the love that you show to yourself. So I just wanted to make that a reminder to myself, but also to you all watching. So whether you're watching this now or sometime later in the February month, I just want you to pause for a moment and just say something you love about yourself to yourself. I hope that little pause really brought a smile and some warmth to your heart and your face. So getting back into the spread, so I'm currently working on my mood tracker, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but I kind of messed up there at the top. Instead of doing the tracker, the cursive lettering in that dark pink, I did do it in a black. I did go over later and just put the pink over the black. That way it didn't look as strange. You guys probably don't notice, but I definitely noticed. But I did go with a mood tracker of just kind of filling in these cute little hearts in a jar with 3 different colors depending on my mood. And again, here was one of those camera malfunctions where I did not notice that the camera stopped recording, but luckily I could easily kind of fix that. So I was able to just do another week. But you guys did miss me cutting out those French doors down at the bottom. I will leave a link up in the cards and down in the description so that you guys can see how I did that if you want. But I can also kind of walk you through it. It's kind of just, I picked 12 dots up the page and I cut that on all 4 weeks of February, and then I kind of tiered each page, so 3, 6, 9, 12, those were the number of dots I cut all the way up to the first week of February on the French doors. That's why we have that tiered pink color. But again, I really apologize about that. But luckily this time, instead of like the cover page, you are getting to see part of the spread. I still love this. Instead of doing my typical spread like I would do for this, which is a typical up and down spread, I did go with something a little bit different, which was as you can see, as these little squares. Each square is a different size depending on how busy I presume each of that day will be of the week. And then if you do notice, there is an extra box on this week. This is because I have decided to keep my habit tracker in my weekly spread. I found this very, very useful last month, so I really wanted to keep it that way. That way I'm constantly being reminded of those daily tasks that I want to do. So I hope you have enjoyed this spread so far, and I'm gonna let the music take over for a few seconds before we get into the final flip through. Enjoy. Before getting into the final flip through, I did just want to give a big thank you to those of you all who are still watching. If you're still here, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the spread and the flip through so far. I do apologize for all of the camera malfunctions that happened during this video, but I hope you enjoyed watching it. And here we will go ahead and get straight into the final flip through. Here we are, guys. Here is the final flip through, the final look at my February bullet journal, my February spread. I really love how this spread this month turned out, though I do kind of wish I added more cats throughout it. Pink is my favorite color and cats are my favorite animal, so I kind of wish I would have added the two together, but didn't want it to be too similar to January. So I'm glad I ended up doing what I did. I think it turned out great and not too similar to the month before. If you haven't seen my January plan with me, it was a full cat spread and I highly recommend giving it a look. It is one of my favorite spreads I've done for a really long time. But that being said, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on Sunday for a yoga video, or next week for a vlog style video. And until then, bye. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and let me know down in the comments what your favorite part of this plan with me flip through was. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be posting weekly vlogs. Yeah, every Wednesday I will be posting a vlog starting in February. So if you aren't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my vlogs or any of my yoga videos if that is what you are into. And of course, I will see you all next week. So have a lovely day, have a lovely rest of your week, and until then, namaste.